What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel, online at www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come check out the website, sign up for it if you haven't already. It's free, forums are free, all sorts of good people on there talking. And you're looking at a Curiosity rover saw. This is saw 992. The rover's been up there 1,000 days already. Congratulations, NASA. Now, if you all could just send me back a picture that's not blurry and filled with junk and stuff all over it, but I'm not complaining. Either way, we've gotten some amazing pictures back. Um, this caught my eye, and then the whole picture started catching my eye. This is going to be a pretty quick video. There's not really too much to get into other than that. You guys want to download the enhanced version. As always, I leave it on the website, just an article. But let me show you, let me back up, show you what we've got here. And also some what looks like obfuscation over here. Um, with the sand tricks as always. We've got some interesting things. Let's see, I just lose my, oh, there we are. Well, there's the, I was going to show you, here it is from the NASA website. All you got to do is come over here, just type that on in now. Hit the description button down the bottom. If you're not on, if you're watching this on Facebook or something, just hit the at the bottom button there. If you hit the YouTube button, it'll take you to the page where you can hit description and go ahead and just click and get to this page. Download it for yourself. It's a good one to have for the collection. This new area, I tell you, where we've gotten, this is the photo forensics of it. Now you can see that they've changed some stuff down here. Up here where you've got this color, the what looks like the TV fuzz, that's normal. You should see that. If you went out and took a picture yourself, you'd see mainly that. Now where you get these boxes of different color and stuff, that's where a different resolution has come in and changed something. So um, which is down around where all the soil is, the closer parts. I think up here it's a lot easier, a lot harder to change some things. But when you get something up close, most people are just browsing through. They don't expect to look at these things with a fine-tooth comb like a lot of us do. Uh, here's where it looked like we had some well, we got a really interesting inlays and stuff on these rocks. Check out some of the ornateness to it. It's almost like these all belong somewhere else. Of course, I do believe that there was a catastrophe on Mars, whatever it was. This area definitely was under some water. You can even see it was underwater. You can see the paths that the water used to take down this little part, at least at a minimum. At least that's what it looks like to me. Cut right through the stone. But check this out down over here. It's like almost a perfect cut again down through there. And this part, and once again, the telltale sign is nothing behind it. See that right there? Watch, I'll even show you how it came directly from NASA. You can see this piece right here, but not that. And it looks like it was done with an effect, and it cuts right down straight through it. So you can see that that's like, that's how it was cut off. Um, and then you've got, looks like it's coming from here over to here. It's blurred. Then from here to here, it's blurred. So you just got this little piece in the middle you can see, which just looks like a couple spears or something. So who knows if that was changed or that was, a glitch. Some of the JPEGs didn't get sent back, but here you got some pretty interesting stuff. And this is close enough to the rover where you would think, you could see some of it. It looks dilapidated a little bit, but pretty cool either way. Let's check out through here. A couple things to show you. Like I said, I'm not going to take too long on this one. I just thought this one was kind of cool, especially off in the distance there where I saw that one piece. Say, you just got some interesting, like, this one looks to either, I always say piping and stuff. This one looks like it has some roots in it. And let me click back up to my enhancement. Here you've got a nice little rectangle piece of something, whether it's stone or almost looks like wood or something along those lines, or metal. It's definitely perfectly 90 degrees that way and this way. And you can see all these, what I've always called them blinds effects. They incorporate color and lines like this. Whenever you have two horizontal lines, the rover always seems to put these in, and it puts color over top of them, and it just makes your eyes. Here, let me flip to black and white real quick. Now you can really see the blinds effects then, but when they add the color, look how much it throws your eyes off, and everything just kind of blends in together. Here was my other, I pulled it out a little bit brighter here so you can see it, but as we move on up to the top, this is where it gets, I think, pretty cool. where I was saying, check this stuff out here. It almost looks like roots or something of something. Here you've got a very interesting ornate piece. Seems to have a sphere. It also has seemed like other stuff. It just kind of has the blur and there we go. I think that's kind of the best looking of them. Um, but just look at the shapes as you go through here. As I just scan through this real fast, you can stop the video at any time and take a gander for yourself. I always put up on the website, come check out the article. For each video, I do a little article that goes along with it where I just take some of these stills of the enhanced, not, so it looks like this, not like what it comes from NASA. So you can actually see that and download it yourself. There's a lot of stuff just strewn about. Even up here, you can see the pattern to it. It almost looks like something had cut this stuff at one time and it's just mangled itself up into what it is now. Here you got an interesting piece. It looks like some sort of machinery down here. If you notice this, I noticed that one right away as well. Um, as we make our own way down, look how this stuff has just the waviness to the top of these. Looks like you've got the S. We see these S's everywhere, all over this stuff. Now I thought this was cool over here as well. What I wanted to do, just for this area, I kind of wanted to, here I'm going to do it while we're on, and let me get to the right one. Just going to brighten it up a little bit so we can take a look at it while we're doing it on the fly. And just to take a quick look at some of the stuff. See look at the intricacies up here. You got like a circle, oval type thing. You got, it looks like parts just kind of thrown all together. Here you've got one that comes up here. I see what I see, you see what you see. As always, I always say that. Now here was the piece right here. Now let me just spin it up a little bit. Um, it looks like it's a piece of something. Speculation. Who would only know what it is, or it would only be me speculating as always what I thought it was. But it sits next to an interesting piece over here as well, and this thing does seem to keep going. Whatever it is, there's some spots in here that are kind of messed up, but there's more of that color piece up here. And see how this kind of comes just, let me get it exactly right if I could. The color piece is just kind of throw it off. Let me flip it over to black and white. And you can see that it keeps going through. Those blinds effects, I swear they're really bad in this one. Um, and here, you just got an interesting piece. So let me back that a little bit more. All over you just see stuff. This is what you would expect to see. If at the bottom of Mount Sharp is supposedly where there's a lot of water at one time. I'm thinking that at one time it most likely flooded and everything just got thrown around. So this is where, on the way towards the bottom, we saw all sorts of stuff just thrown and strewn across the landscape. Like when we passed through rock nests and stuff like that, it looked like water or something had just drug everything out into the middle. Um, Now, as we get closer, stuff seems to be kind of bunched up even more towards the top of it. I think we're just going to keep continuing to find more and more stuff as we go up. Now, to me, that definitely looks like this was added or something was taken out here. This is an interesting piece here in general. You got some perfect little circles in it. It's just an interesting to have. I mean, if this is the normal rock and it wasn't cut off right there, it seems to be in front of this piece right here, um, and it's a fairly squared off rock, even if not. So it looks to be worked of some form. Maybe it's part of the building, part of a foundation, years and years and years ago. Who knows? Here you got your S thing, another S piece, more curves. Um, this was a little piece I thought I noticed here too. Kind of just sticks up and it's got a little bit of a shadow. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, hit the pause button if you want to at any time on this. Yeah, download the. Like I said, if you come over to the website, you can download the enhanced version I make, and that way you can get both versions if you want and save them to you. I do this stuff for you guys. Like I said, I always enhance these things out. This piece I thought was kind of interesting right here. I showed you guys earlier. Um, Look at the sphere here. It almost looks like a here without because your eyes always go to this, and your mind does too. Eyeball. There would have been an eyeball there, a mouth, and a crazy headdress. But I see there's just carvings. It looks fairly intricate. There's a couple of them up here as well. One, two spheres, and this stuff goes up almost like some sort of root. Just totally speculating. Who knows what's going on up there? And down here you got an interesting piece that I thought definitely looked like this all at least seemed to be some sort of machinery. I think I already mentioned that. Let's see as we run down through here. Oh, I thought this was cool too. This looks like either some water running down fresh or sand. But see how it's kind of like spraying it almost looks like? It looks like almost like a mist. Um, and as you pull out, you can see it even more. It's just a definitely interesting piece. See that? Maybe it's just the sun that's coming through there and catching that at the right spot. But you can see this stuff just thrown about. I know you guys, I'm missing so much of it. You guys are probably like, nah, stop there. Look at this. There was another, where's that one piece? There's a lot of, like I said, tubular things, kind of like this piece right here. You catch them all through here. Here's one. Um, here's another piece. Now there was one that actually you could see it was still coming out, sticking out into the air. You could actually see the piece, the shadow under it. There was no doubt to it. But like I said, I wanted to stay long on this one, guys. This is one I just wanted you to download. I'm getting out some of these easy, quick ones to do. I've got some really interesting ones you guys have sent over. This, excuse me, I'll have to make sure I edit that out if I remember. If not, guys, sorry about that. Hopefully, I'll at least remember to mute that. But either way, guys, what's up in the sky 37? Much love to you all. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. What do you guys see? What did I miss here? What do you think this is over here? Does it look like something just happened to be just a random piece out there? Um, it's off in the distance, so it's hard to tell the size of it, but it definitely looks like something was either there's spheres on top of it, or there's something on top of it ornate, or that's actually inlaid. So let me know what you guys think. My name is Will. Peace. Oh, and I got some good moon stuff coming up too. All sorts of good stuff coming up. Stay tuned to the channel. Like I said, I've been slacking lately. I'm gonna be slowly jumping back into it. Space news, all sorts of stuff. Just stay tuned. Peace.